If you're a studio owner, time is your most valuable commodity. And chasing up leads or inquiries that come into your business is one of the most tedious tasks that studio owners, managers, or franchisees can get caught up in. Now, you don't want to spend hours of your day following up with inquiries because that's going to take away your most important commodity, time. So, I want to show you how you can easily automate client follow-up and save you time and money in the long run. Let's jump into it. So for those of you that don't know, this is the GoHighLevel dashboard that we use. If you're not using GoHighLevel, click the link in the description and grab yourself a 14-day trial, or you can jump into our Skool community and join heaps of different gym owners, learning through sales systems, lead gen mastery, automation, retention, and you can also grab a full fitness snapshot inside of our Skool community that'll give you access to all of our AI templates, websites, and automations. Now, like I said, following up with inquiries is one of the longest and tedious tasks that fitness studio owners get caught up in. It can take forever getting back to all these inquiries. And I want to show you how we set up a real simple 6-step follow-up process that can take your leads from just inquiries to paying members. So over here in the automations tab, we have a bunch of different automations set up. Specifically, I want to show you this 6-step new leads, emails, and SMS. What happens here is after someone has submitted their information through Meta, whether that be Instagram stories, Reels, or Facebook feeds, they've inquired about an offer that you have. They're going to get put into a pipeline, and we are going to start to message them and to engage with them to convert them from just an inquiry to a full-time member. So someone will fill in their Facebook form, and we have this real simple trigger, which is called Facebook lead form submitted. After they have submitted that information, they get an automated email. It says, congratulations, your offer is reserved, and it fills in your studio's name at the top. The message reads really simple. It's, hey, contact name, great news, your exclusive offer is locked in, and it will pre-populate your studio's name. Let's get you started on your fitness journey. Now, if they haven't paid for a trial, like if you're not sending them straight to a landing page with a payment form, we can input that link here. If you have sent them to a landing page with a payment form, but they didn't complete payment, we can send them that payment link here. So I guess there's two processes when it comes to lead gen, right? There's lead form landing page where they fill in a Facebook lead form. Then they go to a landing page where they'll either put their payment information and complete their purchase, or a landing page where they'll create their account in something like Hapana or Mindbody, depending on what software you're using. Some studios will just go straight to the payment form because they don't want just name, email, and phone number. It's complete preference. We prefer to do Facebook lead forms, then send them to a landing page because at least we have their information and one of our managers can get in touch with them, or we can put them into this 6-step automation and convert them from a lead. But whichever way you're doing it, here's the first email that we create. So we tell them to head to wherever it is, whether it's an app download or a page that they can create their account. We tell them to book their first workout, and we track all of this data either through a Zapier, if you're using a different software like Gymflow, Hapana, Mindbody. We can track all of these steps and move them into a pipeline. But yeah, so the first email will go off, and then after that, they'll also get a text essentially just saying, hey, congratulations, here's the link to complete your account. Got any questions, get in touch. What I prefer is always own automations. Never try and write an automation like it was a real person. Always say, hey, great news, your exclusive offer. Never put, hey, it's, Jeff here from this studio. They know that it's not you that is emailing. So just own that it is an automation. Now we have a 4-hour wait step, which will basically put them into 4-hour sort of hold after 4 hours, they'll get a second follow-up email and text, which says, hey, ready for your first workout. We're excited to see you're interested in joining. How's it going so far? Have you had a chance to set up your account? Okay, the reason we do that is you could either be out and not have time to follow up, or they have not purchased and confirmed their membership. If they have confirmed their membership, either through downloading an app or setting up their account or completing payment, they will be removed from this workflow. So you're not doubling up. Okay, so if they have completed their purchase and they're now a paying member, you have their billing information, they will be removed from this workflow. And we do that through a Zapier integration with your current software. Okay, but here's how we automate this process. So we wait 4 hours, we send them a second email and text just saying, how's it going so far? Have you had a chance to create your account? If not, don't worry, we send them all that information again. Then we send them a second one through text, and then we wait a day. Okay, after 1 day, you'll again just checking in, ready to crush your goals. It's been a day since you were interested in joining. Just wanted to check in. Have you had a chance to set up your account? And again, an SMS. Okay, so that is a really simple but highly, highly effective workflow of how to follow up with all of your leads that are coming into the studio. Again, we would set up Zapier connections for you depending on what software you are using. So the lead will get removed from this workflow if they complete one of those actions. So if they complete a payment, or if they have downloaded an app and set up their account, they'll be removed from this workflow. But this workflow just makes it super easy, and you know that they're getting nurtured to becoming a member. Now, when they're in the pipeline, you would obviously have their contact details in here. So this is the lead here. As soon as they come into this column, they go into that workflow. If you've called them, you're sitting at the office and you've got time to ring them, or if you are allocating time to phone leads that are coming in, you would call them and move them through to trial purchased once they've finished and completed their payment information. If you move them to that column, again, remove from the workflow. The workflow is just there to nurture them to purchase a trial and to become a member in your studio. And there's other integrations that we can do for you. If you want us to set this up for you, head to our Skool community, download our snapshot, get in touch with us, and we can set this up for you. But if not, I would do it yourself through something like Zapier, depending on what software you're using. But that is the bones of a really simple follow-up and nurture sequence. So if you are a fitness studio owner, make sure you are doing this. It will save you heaps of time, which equals saving you heaps of money.